mushroom days, whatever could it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin.
Oh, hello! welcome to the stream. We're gonna be drawing something new today. Oh my god, I have an insect bite on the side of my neck. Or at least I think it's an insect bite, because I don't think it's a sit, but it's bulging out, and every single time I touch it, I'm like, yes, I need to check that in the mirror. Because if it's a sit, I need to pop it, and if it's an insect bite, I need to put some ointment on it, and it's very bothersome. And I just noticed it again, which is why I'm mentioning it. Anyways, let's get to it, shall we? I don't have too much preamble today, so we're just getting started. As you may notice, I'm starting with a blank canvas today. Unheard of, I know. But for once, I actually have, like, a sorta clear idea of what I want to be drawing today. Did the audio just get clearer because I turned my microphone? Maybe. I'm gonna be drawing a happy troll on a happy ghast. That's what I'm drawing today. For those not in the know, also hi Lou. For those not in the know, in the game of Minecraft, in the last drop, that is to say update of the game, we were introduced to the Happy Ghast, which is a big square ghost that, unlike its unhappy counterpart, which has been in the game since the Nether was introduced, I think, is very friendly, and you can ride it, and it allows you to fly very slowly. But they're lovely, and I love them, and they have the cutest little jingle, which makes me so happy. To the point where, hey, life hack, if you need me to be in a good mood, please don't tell my sister this. If you need me to be in a good mood, just ask me, hey Faye, are you perchance a happy troll, do 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 do, and I will immediately just become happy. It fills me with such joy. Like, I just, it makes me so immensely happy. I am actively attempting to just Pavlov myself to always become happy whenever I hear that jingle, because it fucking works. It's great. Anyways, I haven't even picked up the stylus yet. I feel a little bit squashed between, like, my microphone and my Cintiq and everything. Okay. Okie doke. So, I have a decent idea of what this picture will look like. I still have references. A lot of them. Currently, I have some references for the Happy Ghast. I'm gonna be playing around with... I need to turn myself up a little bit. Hold on. There. I'm gonna be playing around with making a little... Not making a 3D model, but, like, Clip Studio has... 3D models that you can, like, pose however you want. So I'm gonna be playing around with that. I've done that once. It did not go amazingly, but it works. I might have a look at the pre-posed ones and see if there's anything I like, and then just play around with the proportions a bit. And then I have some references for the background, because I do want this to be a full illustration, which is why I'm drawing it on A4 size. It's kind of huge. I have not had a canvas this large since Paint Tool Sai. So this will be interesting. I hope for not too much lag. We shall see. Haha. But yeah, for now, I think we're just gonna get out that pencil tool that I love so much. Pick a color, like a dark red, sure. And we're just gonna start drawing, because the Ghast is just a box with tentacles. So let's start there. Let's see. I want it to be at, like... I want it to be at a little bit of an angle, so if we, like, just start with the corner. I'm gonna draw a couple different angles to figure out which one I like the best. Because I don't want it to be at, like, an up angle with the little troll up here. I don't want that, so we're not doing that. I need a much, much larger eraser for this. I'm not used to working on this large a canvas. Holy shit. Cease. But I don't want it at, like, a completely straight angle either. So I'm thinking either, like, a slightly upward angle. Luckily, I'm decent at single point perspective. Not amazing, but decent. Like, we could do, like, a slight uppies. That is not stark enough there. That's better. We can do a slight uppies angle. See, the most important thing is that these two lines are parallel and those two lines are parallel, so... There. Good enough. So that's option one. Or we can do... I definitely want it pointed that way, so... Or we can do a slightly downward angle. Not that much, though. Like that. Though again, I feel like this is just a little bit too severe. This is also just a little bit too severe. So let's do an option 3. That is just slightly less than this. And then an option 4 that's slightly less than this. Again, I'm just starting with that central corner. Because it makes it easy. It makes it very, very easy to... I need this to be almost horizontal. Just the slightest downward angle. Hold on, just fixing my lines a little bit. Because that bottom line did turn out to be slightly more angled than it was supposed to, but it's fine, that works. And then this needs to be, you know, not crooked. There, that's better. So that's option 3. And... about to be at exactly the same angle as the other one. Hold on. The dragon is watching some Counter-Strike video. That's why he laughed. I don't know if you heard that, but The dragon just laughed out loud because he's watching something, something about Counter-Strike. That's fine. I thought something had happened in chat, but no, he's just watching Counter-Strike videos. Don't mind me. Don't mind him, I should say. Okay, so that's option 4. I definitely think I like one of these better for the scene I'm envisioning, because I'm wanting it to be like they're flying through the clouds, maybe over a mountain or something. So I definitely think 1 or 3 is the better option. Because we're sort of looking up at them. And honestly, as annoying as drawing the troll on option 1 is going to be, it is the better box, so I might futz with option 3 a little bit more just to get it to look proper, so that it's maybe a little bit harder for me to choose. Because once I have a good box to work from, that will make the rest of the Ghast sketching, at least, easier. See, because the angle on this line is just not quite right. I think that's better. And then this needs to be slightly like that, maybe? I think that's better. Yeah, that's definitely better. No, yeah, I think I like option 1 the best. Alright, cool. Let's, lasso. Away with you. Nope. Away with you. Cool. And then transform that to be the size we want. And I think I want them sort of like over here. I don't want them to take up the entire screen, but maybe like I'm thinking like golden ratio wise, like here-ish. Maybe like up here. Is that good? If we go okay, just let it do its thing. We can deselect. Wait, why are my sound alerts not working?
Good boy.
Oh, they are. Thank you. Thank you. I am a good boy. Thank you. Also, hello. I can just do this. That's so much easier, actually. Okay. Yes, I think that will be good. Because then we're gonna have like clouds around here. Sort of. And like maybe a mountain back here or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have references. It's fine. Hold on. My hair is disturbing my ear. Ah. Eh. I'm guessing this is a Minecraft art sesh? Yeah. It is. Because there's a new drop coming soon, and I'm very excited about it. It's the tiny takeover. I'm very excited. All the new baby mobs, they're so cute. Like, they made my favorite mob even cuter. They made it even cuter. They made the baby Qs actually cute. I love them. I love them so much. I love them, mama. And like the piglets are adorable. They did do the baby zombies a little bit dirty though. Like the baby villagers get to be actually sort of cute. With like an 8x8 pixel head. For some reason, I cannot tell you why. for some reason, the baby zombies and all the zombie variants, they have a 6x6 pixel head, but they still have the 2 pixel wide eyes, which is also odd when you look at all the other baby mobs which have single pixel eyes, including the zombie piglin, or the piglin babies. Okay, but that sounds kind of wild. Yes. Like, they did a complete overhaul of every single baby mob in the entire game, plus some other stuff. And I'm very excited about it, because the baby cows are so cute. They're so cute. Oh my god, they're so cute. But just, I don't understand why the baby zombies have a 6x6 pixel head and 2 pixel wide eyes. I don't understand. Make it make sense. Every other baby mob is so cute, and all the zombie variants look so goofy. Anyways, that's not what this stream is about. This is about the Happy Ghast and how happy it makes me. The Happy Ghast makes me very, very happy. Okay, now, I'm not going to do too much detailing on the Happy Ghast before we have our little troll up here. I have a very specific pose in mind for the troll. I have not been able to find a single reference for the specific pose I'm thinking of. So it's time for some 3D fuckery. I don't remember how to do this though, so please bear with me. I think it's in the assets. And it should, yes, 3D. I need a 3D asset. I need a pose. I need entire body. And I need to have a look at the ones that are already here. Because there might be the one I'm thinking of. It would be very strange if it isn't here. Because I feel like it's not that out there a pose. But it might not be because it is very specific and it's not like an everyday pose. So we might have to do some fuckery ourselves. See, the crawling one might actually be the closest so far, which sounds weird, but bear with me. Cute sitting could also work. This is bothersome. Okay. I think cute sitting is not gonna work. So we need the crawling. Where did it go? Why are these not in alphabetical order? Here, crawling. We should just be able to dump that in there. Yes. Cool. Now this looks strange. Because it kind of is. So, hold on. If I just spin you around, then I should be able to just... I can't just grab the butt and pull it. No. That's annoying. Okay, hold on. I don't remember exactly how to do this. Don't you use that emote at me. Don't you use that emote in that tone. Give me a sec. I need to figure out how to do this. I don't remember how I did this last time. It's not magnetism. How did I do this last time? Because it's not the spinning. The spinning is not gonna help me. Move? Because there is a mode where you can just sort of pull on each part of the body and it sort of moves everything else with it. I might have to move each body part separately. Oh gosh. Undo that. No. See, because that's the thing. I want the butt to be the one that gets moved, not the shin. Okay, maybe with magnetism on? Nope. How do? Okay, if... Nope, that ain't it. I need someone who knows how to do this. I need how... Blah. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Okay, if we take you and move up, because I need it to be at not a right angle. And then this, also move that up to not be at a right angle. And then we can move this. That's better. It's not quite right, but it is better. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh dear. Yes. Spin. Spin a little bit. Sure. And then you down. And also out. Nope, that ain't it. There. There. And thigh. Out. Again, I know how this looks. I am fully aware of how this looks. And now, if we move... Nope. No! No! I need the... Okay. Move that up. Move the legs down. Haha! I got there. Okay. And then the shoulder? Down. Why can't I move the shoulder further down than that? Oh, because of that. Okay. How? Okay, sure. Yeah, that works. Okay, and the butt. I'm so confused as to how the fuck. I need this arm to reach the floor. But I need this, like, hump to not be there. I need the back to be more arched. Do I need to sit it down more? Like that maybe? That's almost there. Like that's almost it. Okay. Sure. That sort of works. And again, no. That's not what I wanted. Sure. Okay. Okay. This arm. Yeah. Why can't I... Wow. Why can't I face it more... Is it because of the shoulder? It's because of the shoulder. Okay. So, like, there? Yes. And then the wrist needs to be up more like that. Yeah. Okay, that sort of works. Now for the hard part. This hand... I need to fix before I can do what the arm is doing. Because else I'm gonna end up making a hate symbol, gesture, whatever. And we don't want that. We don't want that on stream. That's a bad time. So we're gonna fix this hand to be in a pointing position. I don't know for sure how to do that. I kind of wish I could just put a hand on this. But I don't know how to do that, so we're just gonna try. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And this. Uh-huh. And no. No, we're doing this. We're doing this now. And then... like that. And maybe this also? No? Ah, yes, like that. Okay. So, like that. And then this... slightly less. Again, this doesn't matter super much. It mostly just that it is... the... like... primarily just pointing like that. Yes, very good. Very good. And now we fix the arm. First of all, like that, and then straighten this arm out like that. And now, haha, except it's pointing forward arrow? Question mark? Is it because of the shoulder? Nope. Mm-mm. Ah, there we go. And up. There we go. Okie doke. That sort of works. I think I actually want it to be sitting down slightly more. So it's like more pointing like forward and up. And obviously the proportions are also just not right, but I'll fix that later. Wait, no. Again, I need the back to be more up, but I want the legs in this position. Hold on. I just want the back to be more up. Like... okay, first of all, this arm needs to be more... cut. Shoulder. Shoulder. Shoulder is where the arm movements are, apparently. Okay. How to do this. So, first of all, I need to... can I just sort of... yes, I can. So I want it to be more like... that. Okay. And then... I can fix the positions to match. That should be good. Ah! No. There should be good. Okay. And then the shoulder needs to go more in and a little bit down and a little more in and a little bit more down. No, okay. A little out. Nope, that's not it. That's fine. I can fix it in post. Again, once I have the proper proportions and everything, it'll be fine. I think that is a pretty decent sitting and pointing pose. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now I just need to, put it on the Ghast in the correct position and also with the right proportions. And I think it's this thing where we do the nope, that's not it. How is it we do the proportions? Pose scanner, that ain't it. Ah, here we are. Proportions! Haha! Ugh. Okay, so this doesn't matter. Okay, first of all, height. While, yes, this is how tall I am, I need these proportions to be more babyish. I don't think that's how I do that, though, actually. I need the head-to-body ratio to be higher. Think there-ish should be good. And then I need the body to be fuller. I need the body to be chunkier. Think there-ish is good. Manga perspective? No, okay. Okay. That should be good. And now we can, oh gosh, move it to be about the right size. I think it needs to be slightly smaller. Oh dear lord. More like that size-ish, I think. And then we move it to sit on top of the Ghast. More back. I think that's good. And now the hard part. The camera positioning. Oh gosh, why does it do that? Why is that what that does? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. We're gonna use this instead. We're just gonna sort of like that, I think. Yes, I think that's the right angle. And see, the difficult part is that I don't actually have a bottom plane to place it on, so maybe we should do that first, actually. Let me just draw in the bottom of, or rather, the top of the Ghast as a plane we can't actually see on this thing. There, because that'll help me place this somewhere that makes sense. Okie doke. Move 3D tool thing, yes. Because it needs to sit, like, around the middle and a little bit back. So about there. Should be good. Cool. And now we move that under the Ghast. Amazing. Do you see the vision? Are you seeing the vision? Oh, have a good lurk, Lo. I can desaturate that and actually draw in the fucking thing, you know? So we have a head, and is looking sort of that way. With that's not where we're starting. And the point and the arm and the chest. Back. See, this is seeming too tall for me. I need to squoosh these proportions a bit. But that's fine. As soon as I have, like, the general shape down, I can start playing with the proportions. Because, again, like, most of this I'm not even going to be seeing, but it's good to have it in there, regardless. Cool. So, first of all, this back, way too long. Way too long. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take these legs and we're just gonna move them up a bit, cause tiny, itty bitty, in fact, teeny weeny. That's the thing I don't like about these 3D models. They don't account for smaller proportions when you like plug in the height. They just make the model smaller, which is annoying. Like they just make everything smaller. They don't change the proportions. They have a standard body, and that standard body can then be either small or big. And, you know, a couple different, like, mass varieties. Well, I say a couple, it has basically endless mass varieties, but still. Also, this slope in the back is just a bit severe. Gonna make that straighter. There. It's not cheeked up on a Tuesday. No ass here. We got no ass. None, in fact. I think this is fine. So, we can hide those. Now we can start, well, we can keep that one. Just desaturate it. There. And then we can delete this plane. Because we have a rough placement. There. Now we can get our Ghast details in there. I need a sippy sip. Hold on. Hydration. I need to refill my hydration. Hold on. Oh gosh. There we are. Oh no. My least favorite track. Hold on. I need to fix that. No. Oh no. Whew, that nearly went very badly. I need to clean my cup. It has too many impurities on the inside, which is making my soda froth up a lot. So, it's fine. It's just around that time where I need to wash it. It's fine. Don't mind me. There. Okie doke. I think I actually need to scoot around these two references because I can barely see the other one. Because of my microphone stand. There. That's better. Okie doke. So, when the Happy Ghast is in flying mode, it wears goggles. Let's add those in. It also has a little saddle on it, which is very cute. Though I should probably add in the tentacles first, actually. Hold on. Okay, so it has 3 tentacles in the front, 3 in the back. It has 9 tentacles total. Cool. Easy. And they attach sort of randomly, question mark? Something like that, sure. And then let's see, the middle ones are longer and the front ones are shorter. So if we do like a... And again, I am stylizing this just a little bit to make it look more cuddly. So if we just add in like that. I should add these on separate layers. That's not the add layer button. I don't know what that button does. Wait, is it only 2 in the middle? No, it's definitely 3. I don't know Happy Ghast anatomy. It's fine. This one's definitely longer. And this one's slightly shorter than that one. This one needs to be less chunky. Hold on. Oh wait. That's the button I needed. And then this one needs to be more over here to line up with that one. And this one needs to be more over here. That should be good. Yeah. Okay. And then this square and this square. Just move those to, again, line up better there. There should be good. Yes. Okie doke. I think the middle one is the longest of the tentacles. Like there-ish. The whole area of the tentacles is just sort of a mess. You're just gonna have to bear with it. That needs to be longer and less of a... Just slightly less of a mess would be good, actually. Just like there-ish. Just slightly less of an awful tangent would be nice. Yes, that's... It's better. It's certainly better. Okay. And then this one's a bit shorter. Nope, still gotta keep that directionality, my guy. And again, I am trying to curve them a little bit. And like make them a little bit wider at the bottom than they are at the top, but not like a lot, just a little bit. That's a lot. Make that slightly less. There, that's better. Oh yeah, I didn't have the actual top and there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Hold on, what the fuck is that? Huh? Oh. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I don't know what the fuck this line is, but gone now. Cool. Let's see, and then the middle one is slightly longer, and the two side ones are short. Like, short. I just hope this doesn't look fucking terrible. When I zoom out. That would suck. Sort of works. Okay. This entire layer needs to be scooted back a little bit though. Just like there-ish. Should be good. Yeah. That's... Like, yes, it looks like a mess right now because it's a bajillion layers. But honestly, I don't hate that. It's alright. This back one needs to be a little bit shorter though. Just like there. Because it's just a wee bit long. Though I think that's good. This one needs to not be this severe. That's also on this layer, yeah. Like, this line is fine, this one is fine, but this one just needs to be a little bit less severe. Yeah. And also, I need to move the entire thing. Because it needs to go more over here. Yes. And this one is on that layer. It needs to go over here. Like there-ish. Yeah. That one's pretty good. I just need to put it, or not put it anywhere. It's fine where it is. It just, the angles are a little bit off on the top here. Like that. That's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, cool. Now we can start deleting. So first and foremost, let's get rid of all these ugly ass squares. Hold on. I fucked something up. This here line, whoops. That's part of this tentacle. It's fine. I put it back. Deselect. Also, I forgot to draw in the square on this. Whoops. On all of them. Whoops. There. It's fine. I fixed that. God damn it. Right. That one stays. Okay. Yes. And then this one overlaps with that one, so just remove everything that is behind these. And then we add the next layer, and we remove everything behind them. Oh wait, I can now blend those, and then I can remove everything behind these. That makes it a bajillion times easier. Nope. Now we can merge those. Nope. We can merge those, and then we can do these. There we go. And merge. And now we have the legs in there! Woo! Okay. Whew. It's very difficult to sketch and be entertaining. Okay. Let's see. We need the goggles and the saddle. Just adding in my center lines real quick, because that makes everything a little bit easier. I think we're gonna do the goggles on a separate layer, just because I love a bajillion layers. Let's see. The goggles kind of stop just short of the center line. Okay. So... And yes, they are, like, square, but I'm gonna make them rounded squares. Again, it's stylized. It's fine. It's art. And I think I might take them down just a little bit further than just below the center line. No, I like that better. Yeah. I just realized that this line is actually not centered. It is, in fact, not centered. There. That's... It's more centered. It's not perfectly centered. It's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, I went to the eye doctor today. Well, not the eye doctor, I went to the optician. to get my eyes checked, because y'all were yelling at me to get my eyes checked last time. And, turns out I do have, like, a mild astigmatism in both my eyes. It's not anything major, and I do have, like, I need a little bit on my left eye, according to the eye test, which, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't as, what's the word? Not severe, thorough on my left eye as it was on my right, so I'm not a hundo on that one, but I do have a mild astigmatism on both eyes, so I probably should, get glasses, but I don't need them, you know? Like, you know those, like, test glasses where, like, they can switch out the lenses and stuff? He gave me, like, a pair of test glasses to wear, and, like, the difference was minor. It was still, like, I could still, like, the screen, it was less blurry. Like, the text on the screen, which, again, it's a screen. I have, the main issue with my vision is that I can't see in high contrast environments, and I have trouble reading black on white on a screen. The screen, with the text on it, black on white, was still a little bit blurry with the glasses. Like, it was less blurry than without the glasses, but it was still a little bit blurry, so, and, like, it wasn't that much less blurry. So it's kind of a take it or leave it sort of situation for me. I don't mind. Especially considering that the dragon and I are looking to be moving soon. And that's gonna, cost a lot of money. I'm gonna be in debt for the first time ever. So that's gonna be interesting. This is still not centered. Like, moving this out made me realize that this is very not centered, actually. It needs to be, like, there. Okay. There we go. No, but, like, we're looking at houses. We're looking to buy very soon. So I feel like now is not the time for me to get glasses I don't really need. You know? Like, if I had, like, +2 on both eyes, or whatever, +4 on both eyes, then I would be like, yeah, okay, I should get me some glasses. But it's like +1 or something on one of my eyes, and it's mostly color correction I need. Like, my sunglasses can do that for me. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So, yeah, you know? It's very minor, and I just do not care to get a pair of glasses I don't need. Especially because glasses are really expensive. Like, they're really expensive. It's insane. Speaking of glasses, I'm about to do the rim on these goggles. Okay, so they're sort of thicker on the edges and thinner on the corners. That's interesting. Translating pixels to lines. Always fun. You know, it's kind of funny, like, whenever I'm drawing anything, like, anything Minecrafty, it sort of feels like I'm doing an architectural drawing. I don't know why it feels like that, but I think it's because of the sketchy but straight lines and the perspective of it all. It sort of feels like I'm doing an architectural drawing. Less than an illustration, if that makes sense. And again, I still want these lines to read more square than round, but not so square that they have corners. I am just sort of chopping off the corners, mostly, but also I need them to be thicker in the center than on the corners I've chopped off. Nothing I'm saying is making sense. It's fine. Don't mind me. That feels pretty good. Now we can connect, like, around the middle line, I think is good. See, this line is fairly thick, actually, so more like up here, I think. Yeah, like that. The trouble is keeping everything in perspective. That's the part I kind of struggle with. Like, keeping the lines at the correct angle. Which is why I don't do usually a lot of perspective work. Or at least not digitally. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. That's not the line I want to delete. This is the line I want to delete. There. Yeah. Now we can, you know, remove some of these guidelines. No. There. And, you know, some of these sketchier lines in here. Just clean that up a little bit. I think that's good. Ow. Okay. Then we need a cutie little smile. Big stretch. I am very tempted to do a little smile like that. Like, it just has like a little Mona Lisa smile. But I am very tempted to do a little kawaii smile. I think that would be really cute. Like a little like that. Just a cutie little guy, you know? Kawaii. Yes, we're doing the kawaii. We are definitely doing the kawaii. I'm at the shading part of my own doodle, and I do not actually feel like shading. Oh no. Also, art tax. Art tax. I must eat. Let me eat your art. Please. Art tax. Then let the sun do the shades. Ah, the puns! The puns! This is why I'm marrying this man. He makes me laugh. How doth I share link? I'm actually not sure links are allowed in my chat. I feel like I turned that off at some point, but just like shoot me a message on Facebook. Like, we know each other personally. You can just like gib. You can't see it, but I'm doing grabby hands. Gib. Quiz. I must eat. I must eat the tasty art. Gib. And also, can I show on stream? Because, The dragon can check if links are allowed in chat, actually. He should be able to. He should be able to check the... It is? Okay, you can send it in chat. Yay! It has been done. Yay! Okay, hold on. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay. Hold on. I need to fix my references real quick. There. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Look at it. Look at this. Oh my god, that is tasty. That is delicious. Oh my goodness, that is delicious. Tasty. Very tasty. Thank you so much. I'm in the situation where my new laptop and my display screen have two different ways of showing color, so I have no clue which one's the more correct one. I get that. I get that so much. So my main screen shows colors way less saturated than than both my Cintiq and my secondary screen. I think I did something fucky with the colors at some point on it, and I'm unsure how to fix it. I'm gonna have to fuck around with that at some point. But yeah, I get that. It's the worst. It's the worst, especially when you don't know which one is more accurate. Like, I know that my old secondary screen was fairly print accurate, at least on our printer. But it's very much one of those, you just gotta guess, I guess, things. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I do think that smile needs to be a little bit wider. Just like that. Yeah. Big smiley. Big smiley face. Ah, that's so cute. That's so cute. Nope, not what I meant to do. I meant to move the smile a little bit because it's a little bit off center. There's better. Ah, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Ah! Okay. It does need to be like a little bit more thick in the middle here. If we're gonna be a little bit more accurate to, you know, the game. Just, there we go. Here we go. Yes, there we go. Nice. Ah, that's so cute.
Save me, Daddy.
Thank you. I will save. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think we're...
I'm gonna need you to do some stretches now.
Yes. Give me a sec. I just need to fix a few of the angles. There. That's better. I will do some stretches. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a good crack. Ooh, my hip cracked. Jesus. Okay. Okie doke. You know, I used to just do, like, wrist stretches whenever I would get the stretch redeem. Now I'm more stretching my back and my legs, because I've realized that I'm getting really stiff. Like, I've gotten really, really stiff in my muscles, and I think that might be why I'm having a bunch of pain, and that sucks. I'm also realizing that this tentacle and this tentacle needs to be shorter. Like, just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Yes, that's better. And I think that line needs to go out just a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Okie doke. Now for the saddle. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Ugh. Also, to add depth to the pixels, or to not add depth to the pixels? That is the question. I think I gotta. Sadly, I do think I gotta. 'Cause it'll just look really flat if I don't. Okay. I'm gonna hold off on the goggles and see how the saddle fares. So. Let's see, the saddle sort of comes down like this. And it lines up with the eyes. So it comes down like this, and then it sort of goes just over. And then up and around. It goes down further. More like this. And then up and sort of around. I don't know why it goes around like that, but okay, whatever. And then it sort of has an up part here. For stirrups? Question mark? I don't know why the saddle has stirrups. But it does. I guess. I'm not entirely sure why. To mount the Ghast, I guess? I guess that's why it has stirrups? And again, this line is just, it's too far back. That's still not the layer I need to do this on. It's like there. Yes. What do you use them for on a horse? Well, that's... See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Ghast is huge. The Ghast is 4 meters tall on the square. That stirrup is 1 meter in the air. And then it's 3 more meters to the back. It doesn't need a stirrup, it needs a ladder. Like, yes, even on a huge horse. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have ridden... I'm not sure what this horse is called in English, but in Danish it's called a frise, which is a huge horse. It's like, the back is like 2 meters in the air, or maybe 1.5 meters, and the horse is a total of 2 meters tall. It's a huge horse. It is a gigantic horse. The stirrups are meant to fit your legs when you're sitting on the horse. I was a small child riding this big-ass horse. I needed a stepping stool to get on this horse, 'cause I couldn't reach the stirrups. That's how tall this fucking horse was. Again, how are you, 1, reaching the stirrups, 2, reaching the saddle from the stirrups? Make it make sense. Why does this thing have stirrups? Why doesn't it just have a rope ladder? It needs a rope ladder, not a stirrup. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Shut up. Shut up. Anyways, I think I should do the, like, blanket before I do the saddle, because right now it looks like it has, like, I want to say dad hair, but it's more like uncle hair. You know the haircut I'm talking about. Ugh. Anyways, not the look I'm going for, so let's fix it. We're gonna add another layer. Let's see. It comes down a little bit on the forehead. Don't you give me the love hearts. You're rude. But also, please keep giving me the love hearts. They're very cute, and I love you. And then it comes down like to here-ish. And it's sort of billowy. How to get that across though? Absolutely not. Okay, let's do a more general thing and then we can fix it from there. So it needs like sort of come off the Ghast. Hold on. Not too much. Only a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. Let's see. And then we want like a line here. Here. Maybe not. See, again, the texture is very billowy. It just doesn't really work. Oh, wait, I figured it out. We're not doing box pleats. We're doing waves. I figured it out. We're fine. Crisis averted. Like that. Haha. Oh, we can just sort of follow those lines up. I might need to move this one, but it's fine. Yeah, that sort of works. I might, again, want to make it just a little bit more severe, but... That's just because I'm a drama-filled bitch, you know? And then just have that one be a little bit... Maybe make it more like that. There. Then it's less uniform and more drama. And also we don't collide with the stirrup, which is there for some reason. There. That works. Yes. Okay. Back to stirrups. Again, for some ungodly reason. Oh wait, no, actually before we do stirrups, I need to imply that it's actually folding around here. 'Cause it does, according to the textures on the Ghast. Also, it has a little bit of a pattern on it. We're just gonna turn it on its side and follow this line all the way along. again. Because this is the actual pattern part. And then it has like a curve? It goes like up and then around. So sort of like that, I think. Like that, I think. Yeah, sure. That works. Let's just fix this angle a little bit. And now it works. There we go. Alright, back to stirrups. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna continue procrastinating. And again, I don't know for sure why it comes off the end back here. Like that. I'm not quite sure why it does that. I haven't seen the back of a Happy Ghast in a while. Am I gonna... Hold on. I'm gonna have to look up the back of a Happy Ghast. Because I don't have a reference for that. Hold on. I need to know what the back of a Happy Ghast looks like to understand why the saddle is doing as it's doing. Oh. Oh, that's weird. That is so strange. Okay, hold on. I searched Happy Ghast back. I find one picture of the back of Happy Ghast. I'm gonna search 360 instead. Someone, please tell me they made a 360 of a Happy Ghast. No? Okay, never mind. I guess this really pixely picture of the back of a Happy Ghast is all I get. Huh. Am I gonna have to go into Minecraft just to get a good picture of the back of a Happy Ghast? Is that what's happening right now? Oh my fucking god. Anyways, this should suffice. It's fine. I understand now. Sort of. Okay. Alright. So. This needs to come off the edge more. Because it does, in fact, wrap around. Also, it needs to come up and over and, you know, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Problem, though. I don't think this is thick enough to be a saddle. But I don't want it to... Okay, you know what? Hold on. First of all, this angle needs to be fixed. There. Because, you know, it needs to be parallel with the top line and all that. That's better. Yes. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna treat this as the, like, inside part. And then I'm gonna add another, you know, layer on top of that to be, you know, the outer edge of it. Which will go, like, here. Because it needs to be thick. It's a saddle, for fuck's sake. Saddles are thick. Also, it has, like, metal trim. Which, again, I'm not super understanding, but I didn't realize any of this until I was drawing it, by the way. I never questioned the saddle on a Happy Ghast until I was drawing it. And picking at the details. I guess it sort of needs to come out to, like, here, actually. Yeah, it does need to. And then that goes like that, I guess. Sure. Sure, that works. This is just the sketch. It's fine, actually. Yeah. Okay. And then that just comes over. Like that. More rounded, though. If it helps, I've sent you a back on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you so much. That does help a lot. That will be very helpful for future fuckery. Let me just find that and save it so that I have it for future reference. Could you get one at an angle? No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This works. Save as. There. Thank you. That's very good. Okay. Let's see here. That looks too thin. Like, not the saddle itself, just the top line here. 'Cause it's cut off right here. Maybe that's fine, actually. 'Cause again, I'm comparing it to this line and not this line. I think it's fine. I can fix it in the line art. The line art fixes everything. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's fine. It's perfectly alright, actually. It's fine. Okay, I can't procrastinate any longer. It is actually stir-up time. So, the stir-ups need to start around, like, here. No. No, they do not. They need to start, like, here. Okay. I want tea. I'm gonna go make tea. You go make tea. You get some good tea. Hydration. Okay. I got another. Hold on. Thank you. That's so much better. Thank you so much. Oh wait, no, not rendering, just references. 2. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Like that, I think. Sort of. Yeah, that works. It is wild to me just how easy it is to make something look more 3D when you're doing like squares. I have a lot of practice doing isometric squares from math class. It was my favorite activity in math class when we were learning about isometry in like the 4th grade. And because I was one of the hashtag smart kids, I would run out of stuff to do in class. A lot. So my teacher would just, like, give me a piece of isometric paper and just tell me to go nuts. And I would just practice drawing isometric squares and, like, clusters of squares and stuff. And it was so much fun. I loved it. It's one of the reasons that I'm decent at perspective now. It's just from doing isometric squares in math class. in the 4th grade. Also, that math teacher was awesome. Like, I've had, you know, like 5 math teachers in my life. And my first math teacher was the teacher who made me fall in love with maths. He is the reason I'm good at maths. It's purely because he made math fun. Like, we had him from, the 1st grade and up through 6th grade. And I remember vividly, in 1st grade, we were learning about, like, probability. Mind you, he was such a good math teacher that we would, every year, run out of curriculum. Like, we would finish the curriculum for the year maybe 2 months early. And he would just sort of have to think of stuff to make us do. So we were learning about probability in 1st grade. I don't remember if it was part of the curriculum. Anyways, the way he taught us about probability, he made some gambling games. He played roulette with us. I specifically remember roulette. I don't remember if there were any other, like, typical gambling games. I know for sure that we played roulette. Obviously with fake money. Obviously. We're 7 at this point. But just, you know, what better way to teach 1st graders about probability than through roulette? It was awesome, though. Like, kudos to him, you know? Just a bunch of 7th graders clutching fake money. Like, betting on whatever the fuck. I very quickly figured out, okay, so if I bet on just a color, it's a 50-50 shot. If I bet on one number, though, it's a 1 in 100. That's stupid. I don't want to be losing money, so I would just bet on red. And everyone else was like, I'm gonna bet on this number because it's my lucky number. And I was like, that's dumb. That's stupid. You're being stupid right now. That, like, any number is the lowest odds. What the hell? Like, yeah, you win the most if you get it, but it's also the lowest odd of getting that number. What the hell? How to get a bonus as a teacher? Just teach your students to gamble and take their allowances. No. No, but like, that's just a thing I remember from math class in 1st grade. Also, I think in 4th grade, again, we ran out of curriculum like 2 months before spring break, or maybe it was a month before spring break. So he just started teaching us about, I'm not sure what that's called in English, actually. Powers, like the power of 9 to the power of 2. So, like, that sort of thing. Which we wouldn't need to learn about until 7th grade. But he was just like, I mean, we've been doing multiplication. We've been doing that. Might as well learn about roots and powers, you know? Might as well. That's why I know my power tables and my root tables. It's because he made it, like, a cool thing. We were 4th graders learning 7th grader curriculum. Are you kidding? That's so cool. That's so cool that we're just that smart, you know? And it genuinely was, like, because we had learned the curriculum. We had done all the assignments. All of that, like, he wasn't rushing us through it, we were just learning it fast because he was a good teacher. Like, a skilled teacher. He was good at teaching us things, you know? But yeah. I don't know. I'll never forget that. Cool drawing. Ah, thank you. Also, hello, Hubris. Welcome to the chat. Yes, I need to attach this. Okay, so I think I am just gonna have this just sort of be a coloration on this, because I don't want to go too crazy with the perspective on it. Like, some things can be flat. Some things can be flat. Not everything has to be super cool perspective all the time, you know? Especially things that are this thin. I might, like, make the strap part perspective, but this part doesn't need to be. Oh, that's actually... Is it wider? Oh, it is. Never mind. It needs to go here. And I am just drawing this up to the saddle so I know where to do the bump. There. Son got sent to the chair for doing knife? Huh? No! That's dumb. That is indeed rude. What the hell, dragon? Rude. Let them knife. Let them knife Hubris. It's what he deserves. He's late. It's not knife day? Listen. They're only a couple of days late. They're only like a week late to knife day. We live in a society. God. Ain't that the truth? Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Okay. I really don't want to do the weird bump. I don't understand why the bump is there. And I'm being not knife. Do you see why I'm marrying this man? Like, what the hell, dude? You can't just say shit like that. What the fuck just fell? Hold on. What the hell is that? Oh! Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what I'm moving. Stuff is doing shit. Oh no. Oh no, it's dirty. Ew. Oh no, I got dirt on it. Sorry, some of my bias binding just fell down because it's not where it's supposed to be. That's on me. And now it has dust and goop on it. Ew. Gross. I say goop, it's lint. But ew. Ew. There. What am I moving? What the hell? I am stopping. I have been told to stop. What the hell? Oh! A chopstick! How did that get there? How'd that get there? Oh. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to... I thought I'd put that back. Oh well. Don't mind me. I have too much shit around my computer. Also, I put my stylus on the table. It's not supposed to go on the table. It's supposed to go either in the loopy loop or in my hand. Okay. I need to figure this out. I don't wanna figure this out. It's fine. Ah. Okay. No, seriously, I don't understand why there's a bump there. Okay, hold on. I now have sufficient amounts of artists in chat. Please explain to me. Hold on. Let me just find a... Yeah, Please explain to me this bump right here. What is that? I don't understand it. Is it it goes up? Is it goes out? What is it doing? I don't understand. I don't understand. Please. I don't get it. It's a wave, it waves. No, no. No. No, it's in the saddle. It's leather. Low-key kind of freaky creature. Yes, don't mind the creature. Mind the saddle. What the fuck is this? What is this? Don't mind the creature. What is this? Like, does it go up? Does it go out? Shape. Thanks. That helps me so much. Implies that, okay. Implies that the saddle is on top of the strap becoming bent. So it goes out, is what you're saying. It's a bump so the foot thing can move. Huh? Follows the texture above as well. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I have been given a visual aid in the form of finger over lighter. That did the trick. Also, thank you, Hubris, for giving good explanation. Bleh. Good explanation also. Okay, so I need to take this up further to like here-ish. And then this goes on the outside of that. And in like that. Yes? Yeah. Are you saying that shape wasn't a perfect reply? Yes, I am saying that. It explained nothing. That is exactly what I'm saying, son. Yes. It explained absolutely nothing. So it goes out sort of like this. It needs to be more angular. And then I can curve it. Sort of like this. Ish. Because it does it just sort of curves around the strap, is what I'm hearing. Like this. Yes? Yes. We live in a society. Dude. No. That's too sharp now. Okay. Sure. Okay, yeah, sure. That works. Okay. And then... let's see, it has a metal rim. Which is, again, confusing. Let's add in this. Let's delete the stuff that's, you know, colliding with the stirrup. Just to make it a little bit less messy. That works. There. Yeah, sure. That's cute. That is quite cute. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Then, it has like a thing here in the middle that goes down just a little bit further than the blanket underneath. And only out to about there-ish. Cute. And then of course that also has the same-ish amount of depth to it. Hmm. There. Yes. And of course, that needs to come up and over the top here. Oh, wait, I just realized why those top lines look so weird. Because that needs to be parallel with that line. Shoot. Okay, so it needs to be more over here. And it needs to go up way further. Okay. I can fix that. That's fine. We just take this line and move it. Nope. Just move it up. There we go. There. Okie dokie. Yeah. And I think I need to do the same over here because it's just not quite coming up high enough. Because again, if we're assuming it's this line and this line, which again I will have to true up at some point. No, actually that looks perfectly fine. This line just needs to be slightly shorter than there. That looks fine. Alright, cool. Awesome. Amazing, in fact. Yes. Okay. Saddle details. Yes, I think so. So, it needs an edge on all of it. That's just following the lines all the way around. Oh, hold on. There. It's Meds Tech time. If you need to take your meds, you should take them now. Unless you need to take them at a specific time, in which case don't do it just because I said so. I remembered to do my meds today. Yay. Well, I remembered to do it yesterday, so I had them ready for the week. Nom. I am just now realizing this does not need to be a sharp edge. I could just curve it. And then it doesn't need to, like, be all the way up here. Like a fucking pompadour. It can actually be, like, all the way down here. It still sort of looks like a pompadour, but it's fine. I don't mind it. It's cute. I can't deny that it's cute. Oh no, it's so cute. It's so stinking cute. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that line will have to wait. Oh no, it's so cute. Oh god. It's so cute. Holy shit. Okay. See, I kind of want this to sort of come in like this a little bit more. Like, one, I want this curve to be better. Point the first, make the curve better. I also need to make my eraser a little bit smaller because we're not working on a huge scale anymore. I think we can do it with 50. I think that's better. Yeah. Make the block creature have curves. Yes! That is exactly what I'm doing. And like, I sort of want it to come in a little bit here, but that will then have consequences for this right here. And I don't want that curve to be that severe. I want it to be, you know, slightly less severe. But maybe like that. I'm aware I changed basically nothing. It's fine, don't question it.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Yes, thank you. Hold on. I will hydrate. Hydration! Give that box a BBL. Sir, you weren't here at the start when I said it wasn't caked up on a Tuesday. Also, is that strap a chin strap or a foothold? Sir, you were late. You don't get to ask questions I've already answered. Also, yes, I will save. It's a stirrup, which is a foothold. I think I can get away with just turning this slightly to be more like this. Just angling it a little bit more. Thank you for goosing Hubris. He deserves it. There. Oh yeah, that's instantly so much better. Okay, and then we just do the same on the other side. Because while we don't see a whole lot of the blanket on the other side, it's still there, you know? Dinner, thank you. No. The goose is not for eating. The goose is for chasing. About here-ish. Okay. I think that is pretty good on that. Oh my god, it's so cute! Oh no! Okay. Wait. What the? Why are there lines there? Wait. Are those lines fixing something? Yes. This one isn't, but the other one is. Okay. It's fixing the angle down here a little bit. Which means I also... Oh god, I need to move the tentacles again. Damn it. Okay. That I can deal with. It's fine. Okay. But while I'm at it, I might as well clean up everything else a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Fucking tentacles. Bane of my goddamn existence. I've already fixed all of these a lot. Wait, no. More like there. I'm only fixing the front ones, by the way. I am not bothering with all the back ones. They can do their own thing. I don't care. It's only the front ones that make it look really fucked. Okay. Its feet are moving. Put some music on. There is music though. It's just kind of low. Oh. There. Yeah, sure. Listen, I have 9 tentacles to keep track of. It's very difficult. I hate it. It's fine. It just needs to look decent. Should I have done an inner box and a grid? Yes. Did I do that? No. Will I fix it later? Maybe. We'll see. It's fine. Okay. Eyebrows. Eyebrows. Important. Very important. It needs eyebrows. It has eyebrows. And stripes. I should fix the box first. That's mostly parallel, sure. I really hope all these lines are parallel. We'll see. If it looks completely fucked when I remove everything. Where is that line? What the? Is it here? Where the fuck is that line? Okay, it is on this layer. Why wasn't it erasing before? Weird. Oh well. Nope, that's not parallel. Okay, hold on. This one is pretty much parallel, so it needs to come out here. That's where it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. I definitely need to do an inner box where the legs go. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I'll fix it. That's fine. Okay, where... Okay. I'm just doing cleanup. Don't mind me. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. So, it has eyebrows. It has stripes. Or gills? I'm genuinely not sure. They look more like gills on the baby Happy Ghast. On the Ghastling. It looks a lot like gills. But I'm genuinely not sure what they are. But yeah, it has like... It's more of like a shadow than an eyebrow, but it's a little blob above the goggles. Just a little blob right there. Oops. I was not completely sure what layer I was drawing on just now. Don't mind me. There. I think that's good. I think this needs to curve down a bit more. Like that. That looks so strange zoomed in, but zoomed out, it looks correct. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, cool. I think it's because it makes up for this line actually being slightly thinner than it should be. Oh yeah, I also never actually made the rims of the goggles 3D. I should do that. Damn it. I should do that. I really don't wanna, but I really should. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. It looks so good now. I don't wanna. It doesn't look strange that the goggles aren't 3D. They might be X gills. It did start out in the water. Oh yeah, that might be it. Like they might be like gill scars or something. I don't know. Okay, but then it has 3 stripes on each cheek. And some spotty texture on the side that I'm not doing. It looks good. Thank you. I'm gonna do the whatever the fuck they are on a separate layer because this is gonna take some focus. Okay, so the first one comes out just below the goggles. I'm gonna go down here with it. Just give myself a little bit of breathing room. And then a second one. And a third one. Yeah. And the third one is the shortest, and they do sort of go up like that. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good. Oh god, now I need to do it on the other side because they actually, like, follow over here. Haha. But they seem to be reversed on this side, so they come down like... That's not the right brush. They go down like that on this side. So, just follow from that corner, follow that out. And then that one basically doesn't show at all. And they're also angled like that, so... And then like that. Okay. There. Cute. Very cute. I am just gonna cut and paste it. I do need this to be at a slightly different angle though, because it's not quite fitting the correct angle. That looks more correct. And I am just gonna take this and scooch it a little bit. Yeah. And this one as well. It's just an ever so slightly too downward angle. I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Cool. Now I can just take these. And copy, paste, transform, flip. And line up that angle and line it up over here. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the ghast pretty much done, except for the tentacles, obviously. You're leaving. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. That was so nice of you. I'm definitely gonna have to redo those tentacles, aren't I? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to redo them. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Yeah. Okie dokie. we're just gonna keep them as like a sketch of a sketch. Just gonna move that on top and deselect. And we're putting the square back in. Oh gosh. Okay. Parallel lines. How to do them. I sure as hell don't know. I say as I had just earlier been bragging about being really good. No, being decently good at isometric squares. Okay. Sure. That works. I think what I'm gonna do is first of all I'm gonna fix this line a little bit. And then for my next trick, I'm gonna just copy and paste this bottom square and then make it smaller and then use that as the inner square. Just make it small. Smaller. Obviously, this is not a perfect solution because it is now narrower than, or not as squat as it should be. But we'll figure it out. How though, is the question. I think I can free transform it to be more as it should be. I can. Oh my goodness. I'm so smart. Oh my god. I am such a genius. Incredible. It's almost there. I think we're just about there. That's good. Cool. Deselect that. Oh god, I need to breathe. Ow. Okay, and now from here we can do the actual squares where the tentacles connect. So let's do that. Can you tell I'm getting a little bit tired and a little bit annoyed with this project? I think we're gonna cut it pretty soon because I am getting very sleepy and I would like to watch my series with my dragon. We're watching Free Run right now. I've already seen it, and it's really good. But the dragon hasn't seen it, and we, I have required snuggle time at night, because, I need it for my mental health. So we watched, Spy Family to begin with, and then it just became, yeah, we're watching anime while we're snuggling. So now we're watching Free Run. And it's just really nice, honestly. We just watched the Aura fight last night, which, god, it's such a good fight. Or rather, that fight is such a good episode because it's barely even a fight, let's be honest. Sorry, I'm focusing. I can't talk. Hold on, I sort of lost which line was the main one. Hold on. I think. Yeah. This one's still a little bit too thin at the bottom and a bit too thick at the top. Okay. See, this does not up. Hold on. That's why this doesn't. It's because this isn't parallel. Okay, there we go. Now it makes sense. And then this one needs to be more out this way. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Again, don't mind me. I'm just fixing my lines. Haha. Hee hee hoo hoo. That's fine. I would like at least a little bit of space between them. There. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And now I can delete all the between lines. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream there. We made very good progress. This is very nice. I'm gonna continue next week. I'm so tired.
Save me, Daddy.
Thank you. I just did. Okay. Amazing. We did it, guys. Okay. Shall we raid someone? Let's see who's online. Ooh, Varnabra is drawing, so maybe we should write them. They're doing 5 brain cells in a trench coat, which sounds very interesting. Big stretch. So if we just do, and raid 2. There you go, there's your raid messages. I'm gonna remember to copy mine this time. And then we do, raid channel name. I need to remember how to spell. Oh, it's Vornabar, not Vornabra. I keep forgetting. It's fine, don't mind me. So, I hope you guys have fun over there. Be nice. Very important, be nice. And, yeah. I think that's it for me. So, bye!